How y'all doing? I'm the Watchman, and this right here is a quick video. A friend of mine asked me to do a video and speak on aliens, and they wanted to know honestly, what does the Bible say about aliens? So of course, I must oblige, and this is a quick overview. I can really get in depth on this subject, and I probably will later on. But this is for my friend who asked me. This is a quick overview of what the Bible has to say about aliens. Now, the word alien is actually a Bible term, you know, is actually a Bible term and mentioned several times in the word, several times in the word. And the word alien means a foreigner, a foreigner, not a stranger. Well, in a sense, it means stranger, but get me. If you're from, say I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm a Nashvillian. If somebody comes to my door who's also from Nashville, Tennessee, they're a stranger because I don't know them. But if somebody comes to my door from Memphis, Tennessee, they're a foreigner. They're from another city. Or let's pick another state. I'm still a Nashvillian, but somebody comes from Louisville, Kentucky. They're you know what I mean? They're from Louisville. They're an alien. That's an alien. That is what the Bible considers an alien. Somebody who's uh, actually not from that city or country is an alien. And here's some verses to back it up. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 14:21. Deuteronomy 14:21. Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it, or thou mayest sell it unto an alien. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not see the kid in his mother's milk. And you see how, first God says, thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates. Then he says, that he may eat it. Then it says, or thou mayest sell it unto an alien. These are two different beings. A stranger is just somebody you don't know. They could be from your same city. But an alien is somebody who's not from your city or your country. The Bible considers them an alien. Let's go to another verse. Let's go to Psalm 69. Psalm 69, 8. Psalm 69 and verse 8. I am become a stranger unto my brethren, and an alien unto my mother's children. If you notice, the word stranger and alien are usually in the same verse. Usually in the same verse. Because they have they're similar in meaning, but they are different. Now, the aliens that my friend was asking, at first I wanted to show that it is a Bible term. It is a biblical word, and that is where the word comes from, alien. But the aliens that my friend was asking about is, what we see on TV, the ones they say about crop circles, things of that nature. Well, I prayed about it. Here's what the Bible says on that. Let's turn to Second Thessalonians. Let's go to Second Thessalonians, and we're going to read Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and we're going to read 9 through 12. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and we're going to start at verse 9. Verse 9. It's talking about the last days. Well, let's go back up a verse. Let's go up a verse. We're going to start at verse 8. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, we're going to start at verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. Let me do it again. My bird is excited. He gets crunk at times. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness, of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth but have pleasure in unrighteousness. Now y'all might say, Josh, why did you read this? Let's go to verse 9, where he says, whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. First one, start right there. Now, there's only two entities on our planet with as far as intelligent mind, and those are angels, and these are humans. Angels and humans. Now, God is warning us that in the last days, the devil and his angels will come with all power. You see, it says all power and signs and lying wonders. I mean, there are going to be wonders, but there are going to be lies. What you think you see, you don't see. You see a crop circle. You can tell somebody from an elevated high angle had to do this, and it really wasn't with earthly hands. It wasn't the alien you think it was. It was a demon. It was a fallen angel who did it. It's a wonder. It is a wonder, something to marvel at, but it is a lying wonder. A lying wonder. Like I saw some footage of supposed to have been like an alien spaceship bouncing over the temple dome in Jerusalem. It was on YouTube, and it was bouncing, 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 bouncing. Then it just shot up in the air. That was a wonder, something to marvel at. But it was a lying wonder, for it wasn't the wonder that you perceived as an alien. A lot of people even on here, saying that it was an alien spaceship. Nah, it was an angel, a fallen angel, a demon. And we see in verse 10 where it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. Meaning, in the last days, the devil is pulling out all stops, all stops. Now, why would he make a point to pull out all stops? Why would he make a point to pull out all stops concerning aliens? Why would he? There's a couple points why he does this with aliens. Why he even, why it's one of his tactics. Why it's one of his tactics. The idea, first off, people are more likely to listen to and follow advice if they thought it came from a being from another planet. Let me say that again. People are more likely to listen to and follow advice if they thought it came from a being from another planet than from a demon. Now, if a demon just appeared to somebody, people will probably, of course they ain't gonna listen. They gonna jump out. Hold on, hold up. Father, please, who's this? They'll start praying. But if they think it's a being from another planet, some other civilized being from another planet, they might be more apt to listen. And if you look at a lot of ladies, like we all know, hearing stories, I was abducted or this alien came, the people really be paying attention and listening, you know, and listening and paying attention. Now, if they knew that was a demon, do you think they would listen and pay attention? Nah, not at all. And a lot of times, if you think about a lot of the things that they say, that these demons be telling the people, whenever they do appear as aliens, it's always something that underlines God. That underlines God. It's always something that underlines God. With whatever advice they give them and all that. But anyway, more people are apt to listen when they think it's someone from another galaxy than if it was a demon, just straight off. Think about it. If this was Bible time without TV, when aliens first came about in like the 1940s, you see the old alien movies and all that, and you see the core, whatever, however they had them on the old school TV, and how we got aliens today. And think about it. In Bible times, you just sitting there chilling, and something appears out the blue. They knew it was a demon. They didn't have to sit there and say, is this an alien? No, they knew it was the devil, or a fallen angel, you know. 9 times out of 10, they knew it was a demon. You know what I mean? What they were more apt to. You know what I mean? Or they knew it was a spirit. You know, they didn't think it was some entity from another galaxy. I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10 they automatically knew it was a fallen angel, because that's not true. But 9 times out of 10 they knew it wasn't some other entity from some foreign galaxy. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10 they knew it wasn't. It was something wicked. It was either wicked or good. They either considered it wicked or good. You know what I mean? But anyway, another reason why he does. Another reason why he does is the idea that beings will come from another planet to ours for whatever reason gives the idea that that man's sinful, death-ridden planet is actually a commodity. Let me say that again. The idea that beings will come from another planet to man's planet, to our planet, for whatever reason, gives the idea that Earth, our sinful, death-ridden planet, is actually a commodity. There are other beings in other galaxies, but they want no part of sin. And see, that's what this whole war is about. That's what this whole controversy between God and Satan is truly about. See, Satan has called God unjust and a cruel dictator in front of all these other galaxies and the other angels. And before now the controversy ended when Christ died on the cross. But before Christ died on the cross, when the controversy was still going, the planets were watching like this. Like how we watch TV. Oh, they was watching man. All the people from other galaxies and other planets just sitting there watching, seeing if the devil was telling the truth or if he was a liar. But I can say in my heart now with joy, of course, the devil's a liar and God is truth and beauty. Okay, and you say, Jay, well, can you show me a little bit in the Bible about these people from other galaxies, that there are entities in other galaxies? But let me tell you, they want no part of sin. That's why the devil was only, him and his angels were cast to earth, because earth was the only planet that would accept him. All the other planets and galaxies, no, sin could not come. They could not come. Those galaxies were pure. We were the only ones that failed the test with Eve in the garden. Man was the only one that failed the test. If Adam and Eve had not failed that test, if they had not failed the test, the devils and his angels would have had to be vanquished in the outer darkness. But because they failed that test, they were permitted to stay right here. Now turn in your Bibles, go with me to Revelations 12. Let's go to Revelations 12. And we're going to read verse 12. Revelations 12, verse 12. Therefore, and this is talking about the fall of Satan. The fall of Satan. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. I'm going to say that again. Rejoice, ye heavens. Heavens is plural. I mean, there's more than one. Not more than one heaven, but it's talking about the whole heavens. And you see it says, and ye that dwell in them. In them. Talking about the other galaxies. Talking about the other galaxies. Trust me, they do not want any part of sin. When we have this idea that entities will actually come to Earth for whatever reason, you see in TV, oh, they want our minerals, or they want to feast off of humans, or they want to learn of humans. There is nothing on this sin-ridden planet that will make these other pure, sin-free, happy galaxies. There's nothing we have here that they want. Nothing. But anyway, let's turn to Job. Let's go to Job. Let me see. Job chapter 1, and we're going to read verse 6. Job chapter 1, verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. These were the other like rulers and princes of these other galaxies who came and presented themselves before God. And Satan, when he was allowed to come to heaven, that's when he came amongst them. This was a quick overview for my friend. If y'all want me to go into more in depth, I will. God bless, and I hope it was some help.